Recent new additions in their announcement of Senyorcarl, more firepower added to the roster. We've known how that player specifically has always impressed in his previous lineups for Zol, in Pirates, in Zeals, and he's always been that VCT level player. Now that he's on the championship team.
Debut match niya na to ni Carl.
Yes.
So, pakita natin na mas lumakas tayo.
Okay, let's go!
Okay, game. Welcome, Senyorcarl! NAOS! The time!
Let's go!
Is this
Such
like
a
his
surprise.
first? Yeah, is his first debut match on NAOS?
It is. It really is. And again, with such a short amount of time, we can only wonder what he's going to bring to the table. And I've talked about this before. Sometimes role swaps can create short-term success, but in the long run, could be a bit of a problem. Both duelists do get some contact here and find a little bit of success, but it doesn't seem like NAOS is backing out. With that stubborn nature, they still push forward Senyorcarl, and even with everything that they've achieved, it's still, I would say, leaning towards MVP here. They have a lot more map control. Look how spread out NAOS is. Aserai looking a little dangerous, but time's already been burnt, surprisingly.
25 seconds ah.
That was a good idea of
Yep.
Basag yan, basag.
May mga cover pa.
Basag
Basag yan.
Patay.
Di alam ah, missing isa.
Ingat side. Oh, may nawawala.
Okay ako.
I-clearing ko yung
Over lang.
trip. Ay, pasok ako sa spot.
10 seconds left.
Pwede natin post-plant na sa likod.
Okay.
Hold ko. Tingin ko likod.
Dalawa yata.
Next start.
Dalawa nga.
Sige. Hold ko.
Paramdam nga kayo.
The flash.
Flash might not even hit anybody because again of the destruction of that smoke. Senyorcarl into the corner. Fights.
Nice! Let's go boys!
Babalo eh.
Senyorcarl.
Chasing him thankfully enough. And this is where the rest of now start to show off their facts.
Bangs, indeed, they want to sink it into the neck of MVP. But so far, they're not showing any weak points. Aserai, they try to coagulate and play this still as a 5-man. That is a beautiful sun on the side of John. He is a
Bulag! Wala na stun yan!
Uy, isa pa!
Luwa ko? Nice! Isa pa.
Nasa waterfall last, waterfall. Oh.
Got ako. Low ako.
Yung mga lowag na, yung mga lowag na.
Bumalik ka ta City. Di ako pipick siya.
Was that bite so accurate, exotic?
Nico is forced to throw it out at positions where, I think that somebody might be here pushing. You can check, or I can use it to delay a non-existent opponent, and use more times than not, it's a non-existent opponent.
Non-existent is exotic in this round as he gets caught out by Papi Cholo yet again. Just ties into what I said earlier. Papi's just been so good at dissecting this.
Okay, wala pang likod, pre.
Intention of MVP away from
Nasa waterfall
Ayun
isa.
sa...
no matter what he tries to do. Granted,
Likod!
isn't he
Yan.
Siya.
Down city smoke.
Hawak ko.
Nice.
iPhone boys.
Another 3K.
Malinis. Nice composure.
Thought he would have like a headshot angle on Jaw there or something. The nade's gonna be thrown out immediately. And here comes the push. And look at that, it's just so contained. Anyways though, good shot from Kel. Paranoia, unfortunately, makes him an easy target for that pickoff. And now it's a 4 versus 4, but the players of MVP pretty low in terms of...
Nice.
Walang titi.
Wala na.
Pwede chill.
Anyone ko lang.
Chill muna tayo.
Isang city.
Sige. Tanko ako. Nagdo-drone ko.
Okay. Plant ko para sa... Dito po siya tayo.
Sige. Tutugurin ganyan. Full rotate yan. Kay ano? Kay Carl. Patagalin mo, Carl.
Basically like to find all those small weaknesses and they just make that gap huge. But look at this. Retake's gonna happen. 2v2. It's now so it's fairly isolated. Senyorcarl, he is gonna pay for the sins of not having a trade. But time is running out.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Wala. Let's go. Bitin lagi sila.
Pinlagi ako ah.
But they're able to isolate on Exotic right here. He's by himself, but he's still managing to get the picks regardless. And Exotic is going ballistic. Unfortunately, could not see the POV of the man himself, but he was able to fend off 3 players of NAOS.
Game na, ayos tayo. Let's go, buhay.
Their offensive side, so volatile. And look at this. They crawl up towards B. The question is, are they gonna commit?
Oh, that's a step in the right direction.
For who? NAOS or MVP? Because it looks like MVP have been dissuaded from trying to get into the space that they want to, Aserai. And I like it a lot. They're not trying to force the issue here, but NAOS, I think they have a great read on this. They're still going for a 2-1-2, but look how deep V-Black is. V-Black could potentially replicate that massive flank he did. Right there. Sound and the noise will alert NAOS of the brewing storm outside of A.
Okay, let's go for this once more. The story being told right now of the ability of MVP to rise above, be relentless, as is the motto of VCTPH. Kel now stuck with the rest of his team on tree here, but the rest of NAOS have actually claimed waste around this corner right now. Alarm bot, as Kel wants to get a bit of that positioning. Look at this, the flank coming in all together. Mojer, 1 versus 1, but V-Black chase him before he gets back into cover. Wits though, I thought it was over, but he's still here. And V-Black is unaware, but the thing is, he has so much utility. Woods also has the same, but time is not of the end. He needs to get out of this. And this time, it works. From NAOS though, I mean, you can already see Exotic is so aware of this, but there is a huge risk for him being out in this open without his dash ready. He needs to find the pick right here, but gets immediately traded by Ja, thinking that there could have been a chance for him to whip out the blaze. Unfortunately not, and now they're going to charge right in. But look at this, the quick rotation back of the rest of NAOS with the rest of the team. It's now going to be turning us obviously into a 4 versus 4.
The question is NAOS going to respond with an... Oh, wait a minute! Yes, actually a response, a very quick one. I honestly thought that the lockdown didn't come through, so maybe that Hunter's Fury could have been premature. No, perfectly timed. Very, very small window of opportunity for NAOS here. It looks like they're going to jump right on it. They spot out Nico in the corner.
Okay siya.
Isa pa, default! Wait lang, rating ako. Default.
Siya, default! Nice!
MVP, they crumble at the very last second after NAOS once again stealing Lotus away.
Di ako tumatama din. Sorry.
Throws that wall immediately, and now he's crawled back towards the side here. Now still trying to knock on the door. Can't really get anything going here. Exotic damaged, but not deterred. Oh my goodness, Nico. Only with a frenzy here, but the range, he could maximize this. Exotic, a little worried what could transpire between those very, very thin.
Wala pang flank.
Senyorcarl.
Okay, nakalaban din ako. Dalawa! Backside!
Teka, kikirik ko yung right side. Ay, may
May
rate.
molly ako.
Do as much damage as they can.
Isa lang yan, Ja. Isa lang. Bababa ako.
One enemy remaining.
Last guy.
Fair play. And
Side yata. Uy, taas yun. Lalayo na ako, Teka.
Yeah.
the back door.
Ito lang ako.
Exotic struggling to stay
Ay,
alive.
ligot mo, Tek. Low na, low na.
But nobody really knows if he's
Bandal
swung
na.
deep into pipes. Exotic.
Kaya ng ligot. Nice! Nice one.
He was popping chulo.
Taas ko na pala yun.
We have that ultimate being popped here by Wits, trying to get a reaction out of MVP. MVP, they will concede the site. They will go for the clean retake.
Who's going to be planting the spike though? It's going to be Wits again. They need the smoke. These wall bangs are such an egregious thing to just deal with. Look at Ja. He actually took a bit of damage from that too. The love taps regardless. And Wits... Wait, are they gonna know he's actually tuckered himself right there? Because he did put out a cast.
Ulti ako. Ito saan? Go. Isa saan mo may taas? 57. Ultian ako. Isa pa. Shits. Nice.
About his positioning, and he could have more. 3K already for Wits. One more onto Nico. Nico's been drenched in bullets, down to 5 HP.
Namali pa, Dek.
Hindi, wala akong molly.
3 HP at 3 HP.
Okay,
Ako nga na, Dek. Pag
Yeah.
One bullet par.
But the thing is,
Kasi hindi ka na, Dek.
Player standing.
Tumbolero.
Nice! So, nice last on Wits.
They heard the wall too. Yep, that wall's about to break. Perfect timing for NAOS here to call it up. There it is. The follow-up.
At least 2 dyan, ha? Backside.
Biting.
Dak na, backside. Backside. Oh, wait lang. Nagalawa ko mid, ha?
Ito ako.
Nakagapang ako, wait lang.
Ibaba yung ulti.
City, ha? Raptor,
Spike down
Raptor,
A.
minus 80.
Pwede ako umot.
Nasa taas mo. Sige.
One
Taas.
enemy
If he can provide cover for his team, there might be something that they can utilize, but no! Somehow.
Oh, Exotic spots out the nano swarms there, Asra. Speaking of damaging mollies, but NAOS, they don't actually still respond, but wow, Jom finds Exotic yet again. Maybe an overextension here on the side of Exotic, but maybe just another layer of security. However, NAOS, they're looking ready to breach, looking to cause so many problems, and V-Black had it. But no, NAOS once again playing the dead.
One enemy remaining.
Missing.
Wala.
Itong kaliwa. Stick ko na. Okay na, huwag na ipapatay wala tayong pera.
Hit the 1 minute mark. But again, NAOS understand what MVP are trying to do, I think. They're just not really showing anything at this point. Exotic, oh man, this is gonna be so close. Wits doesn't even show his face. And if they try to chase someone else, I think that was Senyorcarl.
Dito. Dalawa sa akin.
In the
Tatlo
world.
kasama Jet.
Nice.
Balik. Okay na yan. 1 HP Soba. 1 HP. Ingat B. Nawala isa.
Ge.
Okay, wala pang mid.
Ulti, isa ba?
One problem on the side of MVP as they try to mount an attack here towards
Jet,
the
Jet.
Seconds left.
Nice. Drone mo.
Walang left.
Ayun Siege Captain here, not allowing MVP to get damage. Not even damage.
One enemy
1
remaining.
HP. Nice.
Investment was
So-
way
Good enough.
high. Dissuaded by that offensive hold. NAOS had the previous round, or 2 rounds ago. Try to strike fear and going into A. I think the wall's already been set in place here, at least for Viper. Poppy might want to step back a little bit. There they go. The double lockdowns are gonna come into play, Aster. They're probably still gonna get that.
Kikita. Nice shot. Wala nang sana.
Again.
Dead. Nice.
Nice.
Detain ako.
Detain sila.
Oh my goodness.
Detain. Detain dalawa. May commit. Lumabas ako. Okay, wala pang mid.
First kill.
May sumunod.
Malayo.
30 seconds
He will
left.
have to play the bodyguard here, and he will get stopped.
Okay, may third ako
Okay.
Awareness.
Ito, isang ano.
Isa pa.
Nice.
They have to do, considering that again they're at the mercy of the sea. They're at the mercy of Wits apparently, but Exotic. Not entirely sure how he found that kill, but he will get it anyway. But Papi Chulo looking to brawl, and Senyorcarl jumps into the fight as MVP suddenly has been shocked. Asteroid, they just look again lost.
Pero ko nga.
Wala pa.
Nakita. Bomb drop.
Pinga.
Looking to
Wala.
Mo, Jer, tulungan mo, Jer. Sa bomb drop. Di ko alam. Dito isa.
Parang lang to.
Mid isa kani.
Now they have full control.
Yellow na ako
Reason.
Ingat mid ah. Di ko na
Nakaklose ako. Nakaklose ako dito with now-judge ako.
Keep the
Yung mid tauhan ka.
crossfires, have
Ingat tube na.
these off-angle
Iniwan na
lurks.
dyan.
One enemy
Patay?
remaining.
Saan yun?
30 seconds
Eh.
left.
ako, Dek. Mark ako.
Marking lang ako mid.
He has put himself
Baka
in
taas ko, ah.
rat
Dek, kita ko. Ayun na.
Good spin.
Wait lang.
Yeah,
Nice! So,
Defenders.
Nagkakapaan pa kami, so medyo rough start yung game namin sa against MVP. Pero salamat naman na panalo.
Siguro si Carl, masaya naman siya kalaro kasi good vibes lang siya, ano, ayun nga, kasing daldal niya kami. Kaya nakakatawa kasi same vibe.